Ricky, Lorraine, who's the songwriters in Deacon Blue? Who does all the writing?
Well,
the drummer and me. No, it's not true.
I write, and then occasionally write with, write quite a lot with Jim, a keyboard player, as well. And then sometimes Graham also helps, guitarist.
What happens then? Do you take it to the band?
Well, basically, Ricky's got it on a piano, just like this, you know. He sort of sits at home, writes songs on the piano, brings them into the band, who listen to them, and basically see what we can do with them, you know.
So sometimes at that stage, we do change the song, so it changes quite a lot. Then obviously it's co-written, and sometimes Jim comes in with a kind of almost virtual backing track with, you know, all the chords and stuff, and I'll sing a melody and lyrics over the top. So we write in different ways, you know, basically.
Your best known song must be Dignity.
Yeah.
I mean, how was that written? I mean, explain with the piano. Who wrote it?
Starts like this.
How did you write a song?
Well, I did a thing that I'd never done for quite a long, ever before, really, and sat down and I wrote a whole bunch of lyrics because I was away on holiday, and I was stuck out in this villa, and it wasn't very much to do, and I just started writing a whole lot of songs about the place rather than write about the place I was in, about the place I just come from. And Dignity was one of these songs, so it sat around for about 6 months, and then eventually got this like really, really basic tune. And at home I have an 8-track machine, which is like an 8-track reel-to-reel recorder, and I used to start working on that with drum machines. So
I mean, how do you visualise a song? You say you started off with a bunch of words.
Sometimes, for example, like a Raintown, well, with Dignity as well, you know, like very, very simple songs. Like Raintown is a title track of our album, is really quite a heavy song. And when it was written like really quiet, you know, it's like... It's a reindeer town, your hearts, but it don't pay. All these calls they're making be driving you insane. This is kind of that kind of thing.
So you've had singles released, re-recorded 2 or 3 times. I mean, a lot of people would look at that and think, oh yeah, well they haven't got any other material or something. What's the story?
One song re-recorded.
Yeah.
What's the story behind all that?
Well, it was recorded, Dignity was recorded as part of an album at first. It wasn't recorded as a single as such. No songs on the album were recorded like that. And we quickly realised that when we released it, it wasn't getting any radio play, which is obviously vital to making a single a hit single. So we decided, in fact it was a journalist friend of ours...
Do you want to sing this next bit?
...who came up with the idea of re-recording it.
Sorry?
Sorry? What are you talking about? Re-recording it much more in terms of as a single, you know, with sort of stronger hooks and stuff, but keeping the sort of essence of the song.
You have to explain that. When you say you record something as a single, stronger hooks, what do you mean?
Well, just like something which, for example, on the old Dignity, it was sort of a really slow start and it didn't fade out, it just stopped really abruptly. Now DJs like a song to fade out so that they've got time to realise the song's finishing before they put on another track, you know, very simple things like that. So this one's the opposite way around. It starts really strongly and it's got a fade out to it.
As a songwriter, Ricky, how do you feel about having to tailor your things to suit the market that it's in?
He's mad.
He's mad with it. You do feel really annoyed because you do get very precious about basically what you do. I mean, you can't help but do that and you start to get silly about it. But you make kind of decisions like if you want to reach a large audience and you want to go beyond, let's say, Britain and play in Europe or play in America or whatever, that you have to work really hard at doing that, and you have to work very hard at your songs. And the first thing I learned, the hardest lesson I learned was handing a song over to a band. Once you get a really good band together, the first thing they're going to do is start to criticise your songs. They're not going to stand around going, oh, that's brilliant. Because obviously a song can be made, like we've had songs that on our album, like a lot of songs that I've taken in as very, very sparse songs and have ended up quite strong. Again, like Ragman, which is like... And if people know the song, it's quite a guitar-y kind of song as well, so you're transferring it with a offered her a roof, the rain made it shine. I offered her a song, it wasn't really mine.
Was that written on guitar?
No, it was written on piano, and if you hear a song like that, you know, it's the kind of thing you'll fall asleep to in any second now. But it's kind of really, I think a song is a song in the sense that it is only a melody and a few chords, and you can play that in a number of different ways. And I think it's quite important to hand that over. Once that process starts to go, then you get what's, I think, is really important. Bands are really important then.